right, so when I was a kid, I grew up in a very weird house environment, if that makes sense. Very strange family dynamics. I was raised by a single mother up until the age of 18, 19 when I moved out on my own. And then before that, I had been living with my dad for 2 years, and then before that with both of my parents. So it was kind of like a mixture of getting to experience what it's like in a traditional nuclear family, getting to experience what it's like living with a single dad, and then getting to experience, obviously, what it's like living with a single mother. And throughout my life, I personally, in the back of my head, I knew that I was always at a disadvantage to some degree because of the family dynamics that I had available to me at the time. Because as a kid, it's very different than when you're an adult, because if you're an adult and you're in a bad situation in life, you have the ability to take action and change that. But as a kid, you don't have that ability. And so in the back of my mind, I'm like, all right, well, this isn't a good situation. This isn't ideal. I'm at a disadvantage. But I was never annoyed at the fact that life wasn't fair. I accepted it and I'm talking about by the age of like 9 or 10. And I don't know if this is just an anomaly in me, or other people feel this way if they've grown up in similar situations. But lately in society, I'm sure everybody watching this, you could probably contest to this, bro, because I know it's going to be like 90% male watching this video for the most part. Everybody in today's society is just like, life isn't fair, like this isn't fair, this is unjust, etc. And I'm sitting back here coming from a family dynamic that is basically setting me up to fail, or set me up to fail. And I'm here at 23 years old, driving a brand new BMW M3 Competition, making multiple 6 figures a year in income, having a fantastic social life, having good health. And that all came from that bad, unfair family dynamic, right? And so message to you, if you're out there, and I know, look, these claims that I'm saying right now, like, I know that you've heard them before, right? I understand if you feel some kind of skepticism, but if you do, go check out my socials if you don't believe me. Instagram, Twitter, like, I'm not lying about this. I'm sitting in the BMW right now, the M3. So anyways, message to you out there, if you're going through something similar to what I did, where you're being raised by a single parent and you're like, man, this isn't fair, like I feel like I'm at such a disadvantage compared to all of my peers and all of the kids that I'm spending my time around, understand that once you hit 18, you have the ability to make decisions for yourself. And so in a way, it's just, you gotta switch it up in your mind. You gotta be like, okay, yes, like this thing exists. This bad thing that happened to me exists. But what can I do? What is the best thing that I can do for myself given the cards that I'm dealt, right? So if you're familiar with poker, let's say you're dealt, I don't know, a 2 and a 7, the worst possible hand. You still have to make that work because you're not getting another hand in life, right? So do what you can to make the hand that you are dealt work the best for you. If that means that you're 13, 14, 15, 16, whatever it is, and you are in a broken family situation right now, then I would urge you and really encourage you to do 2 things. Number 1, find a way to make money using the online ecosystem that exists in today's society. And then number 2, plan your future, literally like to the month, to the year. And I know it's difficult because when we're teenagers, when we're kids, we're not thinking about what the next 5 or 10 years is going to look like. I did 100%. When I was 14 years old, I was making money with graphic design on the computer when I was in freshman year of high school, right? So I was like, man, if I could build a YouTube channel and I can make money doing this, then I'm going to be set. It didn't work out, right? It's the first business venture that I tried, but I had the right mindset. Whereas I'm trying to plan for my future and trying to get into a better position so that I don't have to let my current situation dictate how the future plays out. So build a plan and then make money. Those are the 2 things that I would really suggest to any young man out there listening to this video that is currently in a weird family situation. You don't know what it's going to be like when you turn 18. You don't know what it's going to be like when you become an adult. If the experiences that you've had are going to scar you for life, don't let them. Build a plan, make money, and everything will be okay if you focus on those two things above everything else. So that's my message. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment with your story if you'd like. I'm happy to respond, and I'm interested to hear them. So take care.